Hey, Sean Fleming here. I thought I'd tell you this story about my dad and this disc. Now, let's tell you about my dad here, who was a musician. My father played the baritone horn, and also he played the organ, the keyboards, the piano, and he was also played the bass, and he also played the guitar. He learned how to play the guitar. So he played several instruments. He was very instrumental. And he turned down a job with the Akron Symphony Orchestra. Okay, anyways. So during my childhood, my dad loved jazz music. And he got me into listening to it also. Well, one day he went to this music store near Northland Mall, which is it's actually in Southfield, Michigan, but there was a music store that was, I believe that was in Oak Park, that was across from Greenfield Road, right across from the mall. So he went in there, and Earl Klugh, who is a guitarist, a jazz guitarist, he basically he was in the store at the same time, and him and my dad had a conversation and whatnot, and I thought that was pretty cool. So my dad loved the Earl Klugh trio, which was Earl Klugh and Ralphe Armstrong, and the Gene Dunlap was the drummer. Now, interesting enough, right? My dad has just passed in 2011, and I have come across the discs that he had, and I always wondered about these discs. And last year, I had, for the first time, gone to a bass fest, since I've been beginning to take lessons for the longest time here, for about 6 years, taking lessons, learning the bass guitar, and I wanted to get involved with and getting to know other bass players. I went to the Bass Fest down at Burt's, down in Detroit. So I met Ralphe Armstrong there. But I didn't realize, though, was that he was the bassist on this album, the Earl Klugh Trio. They made about 2 to 3 albums. I think at least 2. I think maybe 3. He would know better than I would. Anyways, so today I said, you know what? I'm going to take one of my CDs, and I'm going to take it down there and see if he'll sign it. And by golly gee, Ralphie signed my CD cover. And I know a lot of people say, well, what is so good about having a CD in your hand and not an MP3 or something like that? Well, this is exactly the reason why. First of all, people can get signatures right on their disc from whoever it is. And then you have it as a keepsake. But this means a lot to me because my dad loved the Earl Klugh Trio. I love the Earl Klugh Trio. I love Earl Klugh's guitar playing, and I love Ralphe Armstrong's bass playing. It sounds really great, and the drummer is good too, and the whole trio is just good. And now I have it signed by somebody who I've met in person and had a conversation with. So this is awesome to me. Thank you very much for signing this. Today at the Bass Day, August 3rd, 2013. What can I say? Thank you very much.